And we're up. So, last time in the world of Soma, our band of intrepid heroes have been drawn together across two different dimensions in the vast multiverse in the cosmos. Heroes from a slightly different reality have been meshed together, forming a new party of now six heroes who are locked in battle with forces of the Morin regime at Fort Cardatus, desperately trying to fight their way through and help liberate the hinterlands once and for all. However, Alex's mentor, General Gear, has just been flung from the ramparts by his truly his mortal foe, General Wilhelm, drawing on the sort of dark, cosmic, draconic power of Tiamat. Gear was overpowered by Wilhelm, was flung down to the ground below, basically shattering in the process. With his last breaths, he carved some kind of symbol or writing into the dirt around him. A strange carving that only the Alexes, both the Alex of this world and the other, have been able to tell is some kind of strange spell or incantation. Now, next to Gear's lifeless hand, there is a small, translucent black feather floating gently above the ground. Swollen with power, General Wilhelm has mounted the railing of the barrier above Fort Cardatus's gates and is looking down on you all imperiously. What would you all like to do?
Oh, I get the battle cry.
I rushed to my master or fallen master.
Okay, so stay where you are for a second. Get back there. Get back.
Oh, back up, back up. We still in initiation order?
So as soon as you start to move, you immediately attract Gear's attention. Or sorry, attack. I keep doing it. Attract Wilhelm's attention, and he moves to leap from the barrier down below. Let's have everyone give me a fresh initiative roll.
I have one first level spell left.
Wow, I'm not dead last for once.
Hmm.
Now that Wilhelm has started to move, you can see shapes starting to form out of the thick black mist that has surrounded you on this battlefield. Taking vaguely humanoid shapes, you see forms start to emerge. Each of them rapidly rushing toward you all. Other Alex is going to get an attack for this creature entering his reach. His glaive sweeps out, and a substantial part of this creature's form is quickly bashed away, but it continues to advance. Two of them got close enough, fast enough, that they are going to attack Tiny and other Alex, respectively. Yikes. Okay, good, good. Whew. Tiny just had a very lucky moment.
It's because Jack's there.
The other one swings at Alex, doesn't hit. So Tiny takes a small hit, but does not fall. Atop the wall, man, they all rolled really well. Wilhelm leaps down. And even though he seems to have brought these creatures into this space, he doesn't seem super interested in you all. He's coming down to sort of examine Gear's body. You all can see that now that he's a little closer. You can't imagine that what is happening to Wilhelm is good for him. Towards the end of the last session, he seemed to almost pull some of this black, fiery shadow into himself. He has swollen up to about 10 feet tall, and there is fire sort of venting from his joints and from his mouth. His eyes have become just flickering black orbs, and he's sort of staring at Gear like there's something he doesn't understand. Jack, you are first.
Does Jack still have haste?
Yeah, I think so. We'll do what we did last time. We're going to say you've got roll 2d4. All right.
7.
Yeah, 7 rounds of haste left.
I'll take it. And does that increase my movement?
Double movement speed.
Perfect. Um, sorry, I'm trying to decide who would be best to attack. I think I will. Can I bonus action dash? Can I just hide?
Cunning action, dash, hide, or disengage.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action dash. And I'm going to come up here and help Brick. Because everyone else seems to have people around them to help out. So I'll get there, and that'll give me advantage on this psychic blade attack that I make. Getting a 23 to hit,
23 will hit.
dealing 9 psychic damage and 18 sneak attack damage. So 27 total.
All right. This shadow just poof is gone.
Oh, that was much easier than I thought it was going to be. So that's my movement, action, and bonus action. That's my turn.
All right. um, as a legendary action, Wilhelm is going to use Frighten Foe. Seeing what Jack just did, he's going to focus his gaze on Jack. And Jack needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
$13.
All right, Jack, you are frightened until the end of Wilhelm's next turn.
So I can't move towards him?
Correct. All right. Alex, you're up.
Awesome. In 20, 25, 30. That's all the movement. What do we do here? I got it. We're a dash. Alex's will stand together on this one.
All right.
Probably a dumb thing to do, but I don't know. I feel like that's what we would do.
All right. Anything else?
And that's it. Action, bonus action, and not much else I can do. Oh, I have bonus action, don't I?
Uh-huh.
What would I do for bonus action? This will go in a warden stance just in case Wilhelm tries to do anything funny. We'll go in warden stance.
All right.
Then my turn.
Brick, you're up.
All right, ladies. He's a little far for me, but that's all right. We're gonna move this guy up here. Move this one up here, and so the wolf is going to bite. Maybe not. That's just details. The other wolf is going to bite now. Also, probably details.
That does hit.
Oh,
He uses a great sword, so he doesn't have a shield. Nice. Athena manages to sink her icy fangs into him for a moment.
all right. That is my movement.
Is that it?
I think that's going to be it.
All right. It is Tiny's turn. Tiny is going to go ahead and use. Tiny is going to go ahead and use Bless. So Tiny is going to bless. Oof. Well, maybe not. Bless has a much shorter range than I thought. Instead, Tiny is going to use Spiritual Weapon. And Tiny is going to use Sacred Flame. I remember what I did for this last time. Tiny pops out Spiritual Weapon. Nice. Is going to do 9 points of damage. Oh, nope. Is actually going to fully kill it. All right.
Is it just me or did Oh yeah, Tiny's not here. Duh.
Were you about to say Tiny sounds like Colby?
I was like, it's like, I was like, I haven't heard. Like, where is he? I haven't heard him. Is he like just not coming through? And then I realized something.
Yeah, he's not here.
So
It's
having
been a long
taken that
day.
out, Tiny is going to start trying to get to a better position. Asmir, you're up.
Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Um, can the dogs get hit by something like burning hands, or will it not affect them?
No, it will not
It
affect
doesn't
them.
affect them.
Oh, okay.
You could draw a fireball on top of them.
I'm out of everything. I just have one level spell slot left. I figured I'd use up this one and then. Well, that's another thing I recently discovered in my items. I do have a couple of things for recovering that stuff, so I will just burning hands and then see how that goes.
All right. He gets a 17 on his dex save. which is just enough. So he'll take half.
Okay.
Anything else?
Um, I'm also out of sorcery points, so yeah, that's all I can do. Maybe I'll back away a little bit, just because. There we go. Okay.
What do you have to do to create a spell slot from sorcery points? Bonus action. Your Mimic Infused Rod
Yeah,
has.
I was gonna say,
You could go ahead and give yourself a second level spell if you wanted to.
yeah, I say yeah, and my Pearl of Power, I can get. No, I can get a spell slot back for with Pearl of Power, and my
Right.
Mimic Fused Rod I can use as sorcery points.
Right. But that takes a bonus action. So you could go ahead and do it on this turn and have it for next turn.
Okay. Would I have to choose between the Pearl of Power and the Mimic Fused Rod?
You've got to do the Mimic Infused Rod because Pearl of Power is an action.
Oh, okay, okay. Let's see, man. So
So just
it
mark off
would.
the charges and then uncheck one of your second level spell slots.
Okay. And then I would, have another. Okay, I see what you're saying. All right. There we go. Okay. Now I'm done.
All right. As a legendary action at the end of your turn, Wilhelm holds a hand out, letting his great sword sort of fall for a second to the side, and sort of pulls a sphere of black, smoking energy into his hand, and is going to fire it at Asmir.
Ow.
Only an 11, even before disadvantage.
Oh.
All right. It is other Alex's turn. So let's make an intelligence check for other Alex. Well, other Alex got a dirty 20 on an intelligence check. Other Alex looks at this black feather laying above this little etched rune that Gear left behind, and he says, I'm going to try and grab it. Cover my back. And he is going to sort of dart forward. The remaining shadow is going to attack him as he moves. It is going to miss. Alex, if you're up for it, you can make a sentinel reaction attack against that shadow.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Whew. Probably not.
That's going to hit. These are not.
Never mind. Max damage.
This shadow also is just poofed out of existence. Other Alex reaches down and is able to reach down and grab this feather like it's solid. And as he pulls it up, you see that there is a strange, like, black gold radiance pouring out of this feather. And it crumbles in his hand. And as it crumbles, you watch him suddenly, like, double over in pain. This black and gold energy is sort of racing through him. And then two massive, phantasmal, black feathered wings seem to emerge from his back. They pass through his clothing and his armor without moving them at all, but it seems as painful as if it had physically burst through. As these wings sort of appear, it sprays these black feathers in every direction, and there are little motes of gold dropping off of them. You all might remember, maybe wouldn't because it's been 2.5 years, as you approached this wall, Gear did something. He used some kind of massive fear attack and dropped like 2 huge contingents of the army that was stationed here. Seemed to fully kill them through fear. All of that stolen energy comes bursting out of other Alex. Everyone can take a quick little long rest.
A long rest?
A long
Ooh.
rest.
Ooh.
Little long rest. Yeah, just an entire full rest to restore everything. Nice. Here I was.
Now this guy's in trouble.
Right?
No, we're still in trouble. We are in grave danger now.
So really, this is true. There's only one reason a DM would give you a long rest right in the middle of the fight.
Other Alex is now like hovering just a little bit off the ground. Well, that was his action. So we are back to the top. On initiative count 20. Just for fun, Asmir, roll 1d6.
Let's do 1d6.
Yep.
Make sure I click the right one. It's a 1, okay.
In this case, a 1 is very good.
Okay, good. I am glad.
You see one of those sort of shapes of shadowy, phantasmal soldiers. It steps out of the column of smoke and rushes towards Asmir. 21 to hit. Nope, gotta roll with disadvantage. Only a 7. All right.
Okay, then.
It is Wilhelm's turn.
Are we for once spread out far enough to mess up his plans?
No. Other Alex, and Tiny, all get to make Constitution saving throws.
Whoa.
Let's see. Other Alex's roll is taking a super long time. 26. All right. Other Alex saves. Tiny and um, Alex Prime get hit. Wilhelm takes a step to the side, just ignoring the sort of incorporeal form of Ares there, and unleashes a. Whoop! Who did we lose?
My guess is Aaron, with his internet being weird.
Yep. Unleashes a beam of. Breathes out this column of black, smoky fire. And I think Tiny is gonna use. Tiny's gonna use a luck point to try and not get hit with this.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use Indomitable on this one,
All right.
and hopefully I can do better.
Tiny bumped his up to a save. You
I
bumped
got
yours
mine
up
to
to a
20.
save. That's good, because on a save, each of you takes 20 necrotic damage.
Huh? Yeah.
All right. I'll mark other Alex. All right. It is Jack's turn.
Okay. I still have haste, so I'm going to bonus action dash again, and I'm going to try and take off this last shadow. And yeah, then we can really focus the big guy. That's my plan. Getting a 27 to hit on the shadow,
Definitely hits.
and
Jeez.
that's 30 damage on it.
Yep, you return it to the void.
Okay, that is, yeah, action, bonus action, um, and movement. So that's everything. Hopefully, we can now focus fire the big guy and be good.
All right.
There's not anyone else on the field that I'm missing at the moment, is there?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this, guys.
All right. It is Alex Prime's turn.
So, like, if I do an insider investigation check and say I shoulder checked Wilhelm into the black mist, and we already know is you don't go in there. Will it tell me if he's like immune to it or
I'm not even
not?
going to make you roll. Before he looked like this, it kind of seemed like he inhaled this stuff. This
Never mind
stuff is leaking out of him. He just breathed a giant column of it at you.
10-4. What spaces around him are actually considered safe and not mystified? Like this one's safe because it looks like there's a bleed through on your map.
Yeah, I would
Lines
say
here.
like, let me get a drawing tool.
Before I put myself in bad spots here to.
Like this
Sorry.
area is safe.
Oh wait, I forget. I always have reach.
Yep.
I forget that way too often. So I can just step there and hit him. Okay, we're gonna do that.
All right.
First one, 23.
23 will hit.
Ooh, max damage. We'll hit him. We'll try him. So 20.
20 will also hit.
Or 15. All right. Before I ever forget these damn things, I'm gonna put an unwavering mark on them.
All right. I feel like you forgot this when we were playing Pathfinder 2.
Oh, I hella forgot it. And then I think I'm gonna just go for the damage. I'm not going for that damage.
Nope, that's going to miss.
I see that.
All right, anything else?
Action, bonus action, movement. We'll call it good.
All right. Well, while it would be super satisfying, I think Wilhelm is going to use a legendary action and use Frightened Foe on Jack again.
Suck it, Jack.
Actually, I couldn't move toward. I forgot I was frightened.
It ended at the end of his turn.
Didn't I go before his turn?
No, you went after him. Because I had the same thought, but I looked it up.
Okay.
So that's going to be a Wisdom saving throw. He focuses, and you feel this sort of weight of terror, the terror of countless fallen worlds pressing down on you. And in this moment, you are afraid. Brick, you're up.
All right. So these guys back to the shadows, so we can't quite flank them. All right. Well, I'm gonna do what any good person does. We're gonna move in, and we're gonna do what monks do best. Does a 23 hit?
It does. Prime Alex, I forgot something. Prime Alex, I need a Constitution saving throw. All right. At the start of your turn, you took 15 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
This shadow that is leaking off of him is tainting the air around him. Just being this close to him is causing you to see things that could have been horrible things, nightmarish things.
I have one question. Is it if you end your turn, or you start your turn and around him?
Oh, you know what? You're right. Because you didn't start there. That's why it didn't go off.
I moved into that spot.
Sorry, other Alex will take the hit on the start of his turn.
Okay, I will reverse that 15 damage. Next turn, I'll probably take 30 damage based on how you're rolling. You rolled low for that one.
Having two of the same character on the field is very confusing. Yeah, Brick, that's a hit.
Sweet.
13 is not going to
Doing great.
hit.
I didn't think so. Alright, so for my bonus action, I'm going to Fury of Blows.
All right.
I'm going to return the hydrant.
Second one hits.
Oh, can I spend a key point to see if I stunning strike?
Sure.
Sorry, I was a little delayed. DC's 14.
Is it really only 14? That seems low.
And it's against your constitution, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I guess you only have +2 wisdom. $17.
Darn.
All right. At the end of his turn, he's going to spend a legendary action to make a great sword attack against Brick.
Bring it.
19 to hit.
Alright, that hits.
17 points of damage. All right. It is Tiny's turn. And Tiny is going to use Twilight Sanctuary. Then Spiritual Weapon. Spiritual Weapon misses. All right, Asmir, you're up.
Okay. Can I hit him with Fireball without hitting any? Well, I have Careful Spell, so. Yeah, I'm going to upcast Fireball.
All right. Where are you dropping Fireball?
Like, kind of up past him a little bit. Kind of trying to avoid everyone, although I think I'll also just do Careful Spell to make sure I'm not hitting anyone accidentally.
I
Don't
guess that
forget,
works.
you could hit Ares. Drop it right on him.
Well, what I'm really looking at is how far back can the center go before it hits the wall.
Oh, right, yeah.
But I think
Yeah, probably down.
you have just enough room. That's like right at the base of the wall.
I probably would have cast it, yeah, like down one, I guess, anyways. So, yeah. But yeah, so it would have just hit the Firewolf and, yeah, him.
Let's see. He is going to burn a legendary resistance.
Of course.
Yep. So he eats some of the fireball, but you see that the black energy around him eats up some of it, but you also see part of it burns away. All right, anything else?
Let's see. I might use 2 sorcery points, and I'm gonna cast Frostbite on him as well.
Let's see. Frostbite is Constitution.
Yeah.
He gets a 26.
Oh, dang. Well, okay then.
All right. Then it is Other Alex's turn. And Other Alex eats 15 points of necrotic at the start of his turn. He is going to try and use his new ability. Gets a 30 to hit, so that works. Nice. 17 points of damage. He's going to go ahead and use a bonus action and make an intimidation check against Cheese. He gets a 27. Might end up playing with this before we're done. That's going to be too much. Wilhelm is going to have disadvantage on his next weapon attack, and Other Alex regains 10 hit points. Other Alex makes one more attack. 25 to hit. 12 points of damage. All right. On initiative count 20. Alex, roll a 1d6 for me.
You really want to make it come down to the wire.
It's got the whole point.
Oh, I rolled a 4, so we get 4 of those things spawning in. I'm guessing.
Maybe.
You see 2 of them.
Oh.
Although, actually...
And here I thought it was the Alexes trying to reconnect with their brains again.
Another one appears. Oh. We'll do that in a second. So one appears next to Wilhelm and is going to... Actually, is going to appear on... Yeah. On this side. It's going to make an attack against Brick. It is not going to hit. And the other one's not going to hit. Let me do a roll for Tiny. So Twilight Sanctuary is giving 13 temporary hit points. So I believe that Asmir, you also have 13 temporary hit points. All right. It is Wilhelm's turn. Going to roll his recharge for his breath weapon. He gets it back. Um. Yeah. Yeah. How come I can never find the special effects thing when I'm thinking about it? There we go. He's going to drop another beam to hit Brick and Tiny. So you're both going to need to make a Constitution saving throw.
No.
Reverse Uno.
Tiny is going to burn another luck point and just barely succeeds. Brick also succeeds. So. Each of you is going to take 16 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
I was reading the other day, and here we go. Thought I had what was it? May not be able to find it. Alright, we'll just circle back around to it. I can't find it right now.
All right.
You said 16?
Yep. So that was his breath weapon, and I think. Oh, whoops! Haha. You all see him take a deep breath, and some of that black fire sort of is pulled into him, and you see some of his wounds stitched shut. Jack, you're up.
Jack, you're not frightened anymore. It's the end of his turn.
Yay!
I did, in fact, realize that frightening you has been pointless. Took me a minute, though.
Let's keep it up, though. But more stupid ghosts keep appearing. Let's see here. Well, if that's going to happen, did not mean to do that.
What's with the weird effects popping up everywhere? Does he still have haste even though we did a long rest? Because I guess it wasn't technically a long rest.
It wasn't actually a long rest. It was a burst of
long restful energy.
Life energy stolen through weaponized dread.
Ah, yes.
Wait, have I been getting 2 attacks this whole time and not using them?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I feel like it was a fair trade with Frightened.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So I'm gonna come over here then, and yeah. So I'm going to first attack the ghost, or whatever this thing is near Asmir, and hopefully make it go away. Does a 15 hit it?
15 does not hit.
All right. We're going to bonus action attack it then. Does a 17 hit it?
17 does not. I feel like on at least one turn, I, for some reason, looked at the wrong place for their AC and let y'all get some hits that were not hits.
Ah. Okay then. I will now use my full action to try and hit it again then. 19 hit?
19 does hit.
Well, that'll do 25 damage to it.
All right, that will take it out.
I was really hoping to make it poof and hit the other guy, the big guy, but I'll take what I can get.
All right. So Wilhelm is going to use his legendary actions intelligently this turn, and is going to use Frightened Foe on.
Does the ghost not poof out of existence?
Oh, it does.
Okay.
It
I
was
just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something.
All right. Yeah. Alex, give me a Wisdom saving throw. You are frightened until the end of Wilhelm's next turn. You cannot move closer to him, and your attack rolls will have disadvantage. And Alex, it's now your turn.
So I have a rules question to ask.
Uh-huh.
So I put a unwavering mark, and it says 5 feet. But since Alex has a reach weapon, does that extra reach count towards the 5 feet?
It does not.
That I was questioning it because if I was closer, Harrison, I could have stopped the hit, tried to help you, but I can't.
All right. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I want to hit him. So I have another question. Since he did do damage to Brick, does that mean I have to do the special attack?
Yes, I believe so.
Put it at normal for the first one, right? Because
Yeah,
it
so the
says you
special
get
attack is
advantage
a bonus action.
bonus action, but it also has advantage. So it'd be normal attack.
Well, yes, but you're making it as a bonus action.
Correct. I understand that. I'm just trying to make sure I follow the rules here. Would it be with the bunt, the pull arm, master attack, or just the actual disarm?
It'd be the wherever your primary weapon is.
10-4.
The glaive.
Yeah, the glaive. Hey, 30.
Yeah, that'll hit.
9, but it gets an extra 5, so 14.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I'll make my regular attacks. First one is a 16. Awesome. Love to see that. Second one is a 13. We are rolling bad today.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be the turn.
All right. It is Brick's turn. Oh, hey, sorry. Never mind. Roll it back. Alex, now Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's right.
12 points of necrotic damage. Brick, Constitution saving throw.
Illegal.
Also a fail. 11 points of damage. Although, did either of you remember to mark your Twilight Sanctuary?
No.
That was 13 points this turn.
So I didn't.
I didn't think it had been my turn yet.
Oh, actually you're right. So you would take damage. Alex, you would take the damage and then get the temporary hit points because it's the end of your turn. So Brick, it'll be the same thing. You take the damage, then gain the temporary hit points after. Also, you can't regain hit points until the until the start of your next turn.
So, all right. So, because I don't want to take the necrotic damage being right next to him anymore, I'm gonna do the bonus action, disengage. We're gonna step back, but then can I still use my action to attack?
Yes. Do remember though, your bonus action disengage costs you 1 point of key because you're actually
That's
using
fine.
Step of the Wind.
That is fine with me. I still got key. Anyways, let's see if he likes flames. Never mind.
Yep, that ain't gonna do it.
How about ice?
That will hit.
All right, and then I'll take my 13 temporary hit points and call that my turn.
All right. And I should do this. All right, it is Tiny's turn. Tiny can't heal anyone that he needs to heal. It is less than ideal. Also, Tiny does not want to get in range. Oof. Tiny is going to run over and yell at Jack to come over to him on his turn. He is preparing to cast a spell.
If it's healing,
It is not
he can.
healing.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't need it.
It is not healing. You're going to enjoy it. He's going to use his bonus action to do spiritual weapon again. $22 to hit, which will hit. 8 points of radiant damage. Also, my AC just turned off for the first time in 6 months. My house just got so quiet. Unbelievably quiet. All right. Just to see if he can. No, he's going to wait. Asmir, you're up.
Okay. All right, I'm just gonna try Scorching Ray. Uh,
21 will hit.
okay. Do I just do all the attack rolls first, or you want to do attack roll damage, attack roll damage?
Let's do attack roll damage. Just make it a little easier to keep up with.
There we go.
And it will only add that extra 4 on the first one.
Yeah, it keeps automatically doing that.
21
That's
will
weird.
also hit.
Exact same roll.
And that will also hit.
I'm upcasting it though, so I have 3 more.
Oh, jeez. All right. Do you not have a crazy upper level spell you want to use instead?
Nothing. Well, Wall of Fire and like Immolation take concentration, and I'm still
that's true.
doing so. And Melfsminute Meteors also cost concentration.
I mean,
So it's kind of down, but
you could just
magic
change what
roll.
spell you're casting.
This is true. I figured I leave haste on until it runs out, and then
14
consider.
does not hit.
Okay.
You got one more?
Is that it? Oh yeah, I lost count.
19 will hit. All right, that was some pretty substantial damage.
That was all 6.
I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I think you've got one more.
Oh, okay.
That'll hit. Nice.
Yeah, always forget if you don't click the cast button on the left, it doesn't automatically mark off that you used a spell slot.
Yeah.
So always have to remember to.
All right. It is other Alex's turn. Other Alex is going to make a Constitution saving throw. Nat 20. Other Alex is now immune to this effect. So other Alex is going to make some attacks. First one is going to hit. 13 points of damage. It's going to make that intimidation check. Nat 20. So he deals 13 points of damage and gains 10 health. He's going to make one more attack. And it's going to miss. At the end of Alex's turn, Wilhelm is going to make a melee attack against him. will have disadvantage. So it's barely going to miss. And did Alex refresh his unwavering mark last turn?
I forgot. Probably not.
All right. In that case, Brick, roll 1d6. All right. Two more of the shadowy soldiers appear. One of them is going to run at Asmir again. Whoops. Gets a nat 1. One is going to step over and attack Brick. It's actually going to hit. Five points of slashing damage. The other one is going to swing wide, set himself up with advantage, and attack other Alex. And it's still going to miss just so bad. All right, it is Wilhelm's turn. Wilhelm is going to roll for his breath weapon, which he gets back again.
Gosh.
So yeah, he's going to go for his breath weapon again. He's going to drop it right down the middle between the two Alexes. So both Alexes get to make a Constitution saving throw. Other Alex got a 15. Prime Alex got an 18. 18 saves, 15 does not. So other Alex will take full damage. Yikes. So Prime Alex takes 19. Other Alex takes 38. And you all see something pretty scary. Other Alex, like someone changing TV stations on a staticky TV. There are these sort of flashes of distortion, and other Alex changes, and you see these different versions of Alex. Each one looks mostly like the other. It's really more of a difference of aura and outfit. You see an Alex with a huge longbow, wearing sort of like darkened leathers. You see a brutal looking Alex. For just a second, covered in scars. Perhaps most worrying, you see an Alex who is dressed the same as Wilhelm, carrying a giant two-handed sword. And then the other Alex comes back, and you can still see patches of burning distortion on his skin. All right. Jack, you're up.
All right. Well, the first thing I guess I'll do is I will move next to Tiny. And then I will attack the one. I will attack number one.
Whoops, you moved up next to Tiny, right?
Yes, move to Tiny.
As you move up to Tiny, Tiny holds a hand out and is going to hit you with greater invisibility. If that changes what your plans were.
What are the benefits of greater invisibility?
Greater invisibility does not drop when you attack.
How long does it last?
1 minute or until he gets hit.
So I'm just invisible now.
Yep, you are considered heavily obscured.
And I can just attack people.
Yep, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. And if a creature can figure out where you are, their attack rolls still have disadvantage.
My attack rolls have disadvantage?
No, theirs do. Even if they can guess where you are.
Neat.
It's a very good spell for rogues.
Yeah, it's an extremely good spell. It doesn't really change what I'm going to do. It just makes it so I can do it better, hopefully. I'm going to attack the one fighting Asmir. And I'll roll it with advantage now. I'm assuming a 25 hits it.
Yep.
I do not want to sneak attack it.
That makes sense.
Only going to do 9 damage to it.
It is still up.
I will bonus action attack it. Once again, not doing sneak attack. Doing an additional 6.
That does get rid of it.
Good. And then with my haste attack, I'm going to aim at the boss, the big man. What did we say his name was? Wilhelm. And I will sneak attack him, assuming I hit, which I probably don't.
Oof. Yeah, 15 is going to miss. That was very close to a clutch play.
Anyway, along with that, I'm going to move back away from Tiny, both to hopefully, if they were paying attention to where the attacks were coming from, won't see me or won't follow me, but also if there's an area effect spell, I want to be away.
All right. Alex. Well, now let's do this first. Wilhelm is going to go ahead and use Frighten Foe. And no, actually, Wilhelm is not going to use Frighten Foe. Wilhelm is just going to straight up make a greatsword attack with advantage against other Alex. 22 to hit. Other Alex is at.
No.
Go ahead.
Wait, which out?
If I saw my react, can I not use? Can I not use my reaction as for water maneuver?
Oh well.
Or if I'm frightened, that's a no. He's 5 feet from. Elder X is 5 feet from me.
Yeah, you can use that. So roll 1d8.
Well, I'm going to use it. Boom. Suck it.
Let's see if that is enough. 8 is going to make it a miss, but that is your reaction. All right.
That's fine.
Then, Alex, it's your turn. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'll never pass these damn things. I have a +7. I've yet to pass one tonight.
23 does pass. Also, you've not been frightened for a while. All right.
I'm now finally unfrightened.
Yep.
Whew. So we are going to attack. Oh. It's a 25. I assume that hits.
25
Right, we're gonna hit him
will
again.
hit.
Hey, it's a crit.
Nice.
Okay.
How do you want to kill him?
I like to imagine that Prime Alex, defending other Alex. So as Wilhelm swings his greatsword at other Alex, Prime Alex knocks it out of the way, swings back around, leg swipes him with the first one before backs around, just slams the glaive straight through his chest into his heart.
General Wilhelm falls over with this glaive embedded in his chest. He's large enough that when he hits the ground, there's a small dust cloud that rises up, and he falls almost right where General Gear fell. And then he starts to laugh. And laugh. And laugh. And there is more than one voice laughing. It's joined by another and another and another. And you see... Oh, who did we lose?
Aaron again.
All right. And you just see more and more of this black smoke is sort of leaking out of his body. And there are now dozens of voices laughing. And you're aware on some level, they're all Wilhelm. But you hear the laughter of 2, 3, 4 dozen Wilhelms. And he cackles as he is lifted back up to his feet. His physical frame is being corroded. You see that staticky shifting, racing across his body as you see one version after another of Wilhelm flickering into place, held together by this cosmic draconic energy inside of him. And you see that sweeping silhouette of the world dragon rising up behind him. Wilhelm's features are becoming distorted. As the flickering passes over him, you see his features warping and changing. His hands are becoming thicker. They're becoming scaled, ending in not black claws, but claws that seem to contain tiny windows into a vast nebula inside of them. Black scale is rippling across his body. His whole head is becoming misshaped and malformed until he looks like a warped and twisted in-between of this human that you've known as Wilhelm and a massive black cosmic dragon. And that's where we're going to stop for the week. We'll come back here next week and see what the heck happens next.
Who's
I feel
going
like
to
we
die?
don't get a chance to rest anymore. The mist will fall, and we must rush in to stop the seal from being broken.
So we're going to sign off. Bye, Internet.
Bye. Goodbye.